people gravitate towards abstract art or they gravitate towards representational art. And there isn't necessarily a lot of crossover.
In the boundless realm of art, where personal expression can be practiced virtually without restraint, there still exist boundaries rarely crossed. Visionary artist Doug Kacena plans to tear down one of the creative landscape's most stubborn remaining walls and open a channel between studios too long peacefully but persistently opposed. To this end, abstract expressionist Kacena will be painting over completed works by 12 of Colorado's most talented realist painters and allowing them to do the same. Painter Ron Hicks's works have been characterized as a blend of representational art and impressionism. Some critics have compared them to paintings by Rembrandt and Daumier.
That image really just jumped out at me, I think, too. So I'm going based on just a visceral, emotional reaction.
Amongst artists, I think we're all, if you get away from, the perceived value, it's just artist to artist and experimenting with work. And then it just boils down to whether, you're willing to, give up a piece of artwork, for the cause.
To see Ron Hicks take this beautiful finished painting that he's done, hand it over to Doug, knowing that Doug now is going to throw paint on top of it. I mean, that's pretty incredible. That shows a lot of confidence in Doug, and likewise, Doug handing his painting to Ron shows a lot of confidence that way as well as all the other artists that are participating.
I hope people don't know where one person's work stops and the others begin, and who painted over whose painting, or how that really worked. I hope there's a lot of those blurred lines.
Doug Kacena's confident style of contemporary abstract expressionism recounts a lifetime's passion, told in dynamic contrast of potent impasto, thin washes, and pure fearlessness.
So I want to be a contributor as opposed to a destroyer, because it would be easy just to, say, okay, I'm just going to paint a painting over the top of it, and then, there would be no collaboration. There would be, it'd be a different product. So,
to be honest, of this grouping of them too, or of this whole series of the black and whites, I really like those small little guys I was doing up front.
I think that I'm going to look at Doug's work like I would look at anything that I see now. Over the years, I've started seeing things just differently.
At this stage, I'm looking at this and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I can tell you, I'm looking at this has sort of a figurative sort of feel to me, like almost like there's some sort of motion or something. We'll see like these two figures or something like that.
I have to live with it for a little bit, and then I'll figure out how I'm going to respond to it.
The concept itself is not about imposing some other aesthetics about it. It's the idea of what is that gap and what the similarities are. And that's really what I'm hoping that we get across with this show. What I'm excited about is the sheer fact that artists of this caliber are engaging in this conversation in such a meaningful way, and they're really excited about having this conversation too. They recognize this gap.
The two worlds are really one. It's about art, it's about the artistic process, it's about the enjoyment of the finished product. I hope to, through this show, let people see that there are more ways than one to appreciate art.